Hello, this is Nihilum and welcome to the second episode of the Let's Play series. I actually recorded a bunch of stuff, but for some reason OBS has decided that to record this in a really weird quality, so it's almost unwatchable, which makes this kinda awkward because I either had to re-record it or explain what I've done. And since I don't really want to put all the stone and dirt back, I'm just gonna explain what I've done so far. So this is the iron farm. Before there used to be about 3 layers of dirt and stone here, and a storage which I removed in preparation for the build I'm going to do later today, which will encase this whole thing in a build. Let's see. Oh, and I went raiding for 1.17 items, and I was pretty successful. I've got so far glowberries. I found some copper ore as well, and some smooth basalt, calcite, and the amethyst blocks. And I found moss, which we will be using in the next episode. And glow lichen. The only thing I'm really needing is the drip leaf, but you can only get that from wandering traders, and I've been waiting for those while I've been removing all the stuff. Actually, I've been waiting a really long time because I also removed this bit, and I actually only had one wandering trader spawn and he didn't have anything. So I'm still waiting, and I'm trying to decide what to do while I'm waiting. So I could start gathering some of the materials for the build because it's going to take a lot of brick. Like a lot of brick. I think 5 shelter boxes. I also need a lot of deep slate, also about 5 shelter boxes. So I have quite a grind. But yeah, I'll start doing the trading for bricks, since that's the fastest way I can do it. And if a wandering trader spawns, I'll bring you back in. Okay, so I just checked the previous clip and it seems to be in order. The quality is decent enough for recording. So while I'm doing this very exhilarating gameplay, I wanted to talk about my experience doing this. Let's see, autocraft bricks. Thanks. That's nice. The first episode I made took about 3 weeks to record, mostly because I had to find the software I needed and learn how to use it, learn how to make a time lapse, learn how to speak English in a way that's not too boring, trying not to say and and having short or long breaks. Some of it has been really frustrating, but most of the time it has been really exciting and fun learning to do all the stuff. I've been really nervous about creating an episode because I wasn't sure if it was worth watching, if I could make it interesting enough. When I was finally rendering the time lapse, which took me forever because I didn't know how to, I was looking at it and I was thinking, this is such a dull video. If you ever watch the time lapse without music, you'll know what I mean. But after I finished all of the recording and was editing the video, And I finally put sound on. I had the biggest grin on my face because everything just clicked, and in my eyes, it looked perfectly. I couldn't believe I've created a video that resembles almost like a decent YouTube video. And I just couldn't stop myself. I had to make more. So as soon as I finished that, I actually sat down and designed the item storage silo. And I think it took me 4 days, maybe even more. But I seriously enjoyed every bit of it. So even if only 10 people watch this video, I wouldn't even care. I'm having so much fun doing this. Although this is pretty boring. While I'm here, I might as well show you how the auto crafting works in the item scroller mod, as it sometimes can seem like I'm cheating when I press the buttons. It works like this. You hold A while you have an inventory open, either a crafting or a crafting table, and you can scroll up and down on your mouse wheel to select a recipe. To make new ones, you simply make a recipe here and use middle mouse click. Now I have set number 12 to make bricks. So now that I have selected the bricks, I can press the keybind, and the game will craft as many as I can and throw them on the ground for me. This makes stuff like repeaters and pistons extremely easy to make. Even planks and chests takes seconds. While the stone bricks aren't too advanced, it's really nice to just fill up your inventory and press the button and it's all done for you, instead of you having to bore yourself with that. So open inventory, press the button, and you get bricks. Okay, at this point I'm pretty sure the game is just trolling me. I finished trading the 5 shulker boxes of bricks. I've also digged 5 shulker boxes of deep slate, and then I've been AFK on this island doing various things and watching Netflix for about 5 hours, and I haven't seen a single wandering trade in that time. So for now I'm just gonna give up on that and instead gather the last of the resources I need for the build, and then of course start building it. I'm back at my base and I've collected all resources. As you can see, it's going to be quite a build. So without further ado, let's get started on the time lapse. what you would call a learning experience. So first of all, I told you I mined the 5 shulker boxes of deep slate. Turns out you can't use this for anything. You need the couple deep slate, which crafts you all the things. So I kind of thought it would be like stone you turn into brick, but it turns out you have to have the coupled. So not only did I have to mine 5 shulker boxes of deep slate with silk touch, I had to mine them again without silk touch to get the coupled deep slate. And for some reason my computer kept crashing when I was making the time lapse. So I have 20 clips and some of them wouldn't even register in the software I used to make time lapses, but I could play them back. So what I had to do was convert them to any random file and then use those files instead. I also made a few mistakes. I mostly cleared those out in the editing, I hope. If you didn't notice, I did a good job. Anyway, I just finished cleaning up all the leftover blocks and somebody blew up my bed. I think they got creepered. So build is finished. I tried really hard to not look like a big box because the iron farm is really boxy. So I spent a lot of time looking at pictures of old storage units on Google, just browsing through pictures until I found something that was buildable on Minecraft and looked nice enough. And I'm pretty happy with the result. It doesn't look like a big box, it looks like an actual factory. Not unlike this one, which sucks now compared to this. So I made a little security hut as well, with a sitting area so you can watch the TV, and of course a toilet with a sink, which also controls the door apparently. And a little desk so you can keep an eye on the trucks that come by. Maybe we should cut the grass. And a little laptop and some storage. Let's cut the grass. Yeah. Also made a few trucks. A flatbed truck carrying iron and some lorry trucks. One docking here. And then the other one taking off. Actually, I forgot to put some stairs on the back. I'll do that later. And some crates. The inside is not decorated at all. It's just lit up so no mobs can spawn. If I had to make an interior, I think I'd never be done with this build. But I finished the item silo. I've stocked it on shulker boxes as well, so it should be running. As you can see, light number 2 has turned on. I pre-filled these with the iron I already had. But if this is on, it means that at least 6 boxes more while I was building this has been put in. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, I planted a few trees. I wanted to make some trees, some custom trees, but I I really don't know how to. Maybe I should practice someday. Anyway, that's it for me today. I won't have time to do anything else because the time-lapse took so long. It took so long to design the build itself, and I had so many problems getting the video recording to work and salvage what I could. Hopefully it turned out alright. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you have questions about any of the builds. Take care. Bye bye.